Alright folks, what's going on? Welcome to the channel. My name is Fozzy and we're back again today, and we can already see the card. This is what we're here for. It's 6 PM on April the 6th. It's the last SBC of FUT Birthday, and man, it's a card I was hoping for. This is the first sort of content drop video we're going to do, guys. I'm going to try and do them more throughout the week when it's a good content drop day and whenever I have the time to do it. Obviously, sometimes I have university classes, sometimes I am sometimes I'm working. Okay, so there's no mega pack there. We'll be able to get this FUT Birthday Plus thing finished, get a mega pack from it. Milestones wise, there is nothing. So it is just this new SBC, which is a Saint Juste, and oh man, I'm so happy it was him. We've seen the Dutch. There was a few different options it could have been. I mean, De Jong was getting thrown around. Who else? There was possibly Virgil van Dijk. There was also De Ligt, but this guy, I used his Halloween card way back whenever I started playing FUT. He's got 5-star skill moves, so he's going to be 3-star weak foot, 5-star skill moves most likely. Let's have a look at the card. 5-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot, high medium, 84 acceleration and 91 sprint speed as a centre back with good passing. Look at that passing, and look at the okay, his composure and reaction is probably the bad areas of the card, but he has good agility. Outside of slide tackle, his defending is really solid, and he's got good physicals. I think that's the sort of card you put an anchor on, or a shadow if you're desperate for the pace. And I will be completing this card, and I'm hoping he won't be too expensive. He had a Scream card last year in FUT 20 that was incredible for me. I started playing around Christmas time on that game. That was my first time playing FUT. His Halloween card went into my team with my Bundesliga squad. It's time to see what the pricing is. So it's an 83, an 84, and 86. Obviously an 86 squad is going to be expensive, but I don't think that's horrible. I'm going to be honest, I don't think that is horrible pricing for what this card offers, considering what the meta is. Obviously he's the last SBC we were getting daily hints and daily SBCs. Obviously FUT 20 ends at. I'm happy with that card. It's there for 10 days. I'm going to complete this and use it this weekend. So I'll probably be streaming it, so if you want to hop into the stream, links down below, twitch.tv/mfozzy. And then I'm going to work on getting this Ronaldo card, and they're both going to be in my team. Now, just real quick, we'll have a look and see if anything else dropped today. I doubt it. Group 3 Daily Challenge. Yeah, it doesn't look like anything else dropped, but for me, that card is... it looks good, man. It just looks good. I'm going to flick over onto FUTBin real quick. I'll swap the monitors over really quickly for us. Let us have a nosy at what is up here. So let's get FUTBin up, and I'll switch sources over now. And you guys can see. So his normal silver card's there. His FUT boost is here. So 3 pace. So his pace was 85. It was never going to be crazy. But he's been given 12 shooting, which it doesn't really matter for a centre back, but I suppose positioning can be great for corners. Plus 13 passing in all the right areas, to be honest. His curve is obviously quite low, but his vision and his short and long passing are great. Plus 12 dribbling, plus 11 defending, plus 11 physical. That's a good card, man. I forgot that is a good card. I mean, I was saying anchor possibly. So he is on 86 rated, so it's going to be quite expensive for an 86 rated card. But there's this huge meta of running fullbacks at centre back, and sometimes I can run one fullback and one centre back. Having a centre back who has this cracked off pace, who, I mean, I think most will put a shadow on him. His aggression isn't quite as high, but he's got good strength, good stamina, and then his defending's great. If you want to go for an anchor, I might try and anchor on him purely to get the strength and the aggression up. I think that's a good card. I think it's going to be on the expensive side, because I have to find a couple. Let me have a look at what active challenges there are. I think what was it coming through as? It was coming through as a 83, an 84 with an inform, and an 86. So what did Kondogbia have? Let's have a nosy. Kondogbia had an 83 with an inform, which was 60k. So this first squad going to be cheap as chips. We take 10k off the price, you're talking 50k. Okay. Second squad was an 84 with an inform, which that's an 85. That's not good to us. I think Eric Bailly might help us with the 86, and Renato might help us with the 85. So Renato has a 85 without an inform, which is 100. It's coming in at 155k, so with an inform maybe 170k. So 170 plus 50k right now, Maz, about 220k, and then finally it's an 86 without an inform, which is about 246k with an inform, so maybe 220. So you're talking about 450k for the card, if my Maz is right. That it is expensive, and like I think one of the maybe the issue areas might be like the link side of things. Obviously, he can link to Dutch and Bundesliga, but there's not many mines. I think you're talking St. Graven and Hundelar as a strong links in the Bundesliga for Dutch players there. And then obviously, if Justin Kluivert gets a special card, which I'd love him to, then there's also that. I like this card. You know, I think it's one of those ones. I think it is going to be expensive, but I imagine it's going to be worth it. He's obviously medium defensive and high attacking, and he's got a lean body type. So some people were actually fearing him to possibly be a fullback, which is on the card with the 5-star skills. I think he offers quite a lot. If you are suffering from through balls and you want to put a true out-and-out centre back, good defense with his awareness. I think his splits are all good. His composure is the only thing that would kind of make me worried, but I think it'll be good enough to get through. Outside of that, it's a good card. As I said, I'm going to try him with an anchor. I imagine most will run a shadow just for the through balls. But as a whole, I'm a fan of that card, to be honest. Let's get back onto the Xbox. I'll just have a final look at the stats here. I'll double check the objectives. But I like this card, and it is expensive. I think it's more expensive than the Airbuy, but EA know that the pace is huge. Like, if you can have a defender with jacked off stats, like Puyol, for example, he's just too slow, and he's gonna be a hindrance to you. So I think with how many Bundesliga cards we're getting, it's just a nice card, isn't it? It just is. So obviously, I'm thinking it's about 450k probably for the card. I'm gonna do it. I don't empty your clubs to complete this SBC. We're close to, I think it's predicted the team of the season is going to be a couple of weeks away. So last year it started on the 24th, and that was for the community team of the season. That's 24th April, Friday 24th. I think it was Friday the 24th actually. But anyway, this year it's going to be Friday the 23rd. That's the prediction for it, and it would make sense. There'd be a few weeks left of domestic action. That basically means that for when domestic action is finishing in the end of May, basically that's when team of the season's coming to the end, and then the Euros start shortly after that, so it gives a little bit of gap for EA to do maybe 6 weeks of team of the season, week or two off, maybe do a filler promo, and then they can actually focus on content for the Euros. So that's it for today, guys. I like the card. I'm gonna do it. If you're full out Bundesliga, I would recommend it. Like I packed that on Babu. I mean, even if we have a quick look at my team, because I will probably put him over Prime Cannavaro, and that's just speaking honestly purely for the pace. As much as Cannavaro has season seeing, he's got the good work rates and he's got season seeing stats, I can pop him right in there, and that team, it's just stellar. It's just a very, very good team. So I think if you're Bundesliga and have some of these new Bundesliga cards, even the German cards that you can do hybrids with, I think he's worth considering. Player picks aren't anymore, but there's that mega pack that we're going to get tonight. If you did all the daily challenges, there is icon swaps out. So for me, last night I opened up the 83 plus times 25 on stream. That's plenty of fodder for people. So if it's a card that you think is going to fit into your team for, I'd say at least the next month. It's obviously a lot to spend for a player that might go to the wayside after team of the season. But I think if he fits your team, he will be worth doing. I think that big pace boost, even at team of the season, could be a difference maker, and it also offers good hybrid opportunities too. I mean, we've seen a lot of Eredivisie cards this year and a lot of Dutch cards in general. So there's hybrid options there, and obviously rest of the world team of the seasons and stuff like that. We should see quite a lot of good Dutch cards. So that's me for today. Like I said, I think it's a good card. I think it's on the expensive side of things. Possibly overpriced by about 50 to 100k, but it's that easy to get fodder these days, and overall this promo's been pretty much dub. So that's my thoughts on the new St. Juste card. I'm going to do it. I'm going to run it this weekend. Maybe have a review it for, or just clips of gameplay as we go. I'll probably be streaming some weekend league. So that's me for today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, and if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And without any further ado, enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.